What's up? Welcome to rockgamer.com. You guys can check out my blog at rock-gamer.com for the latest Guitar Hero and Rock Band news. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can click the description box below to see my Facebook and Twitter information. So let's get started with the best customs that were released for Rock Band 3 over the past week. So starting with the C3 release, we had a smaller pack than we've seen in previous weeks, but the guys at the forums are basically saying they're working on what's called legacy content, which they'll announce more in the future about. It's probably some amazing DLC they're going to release before Rock Band 4 comes out. So it was a 3-pack of Tears for Fears. We had Laid So Low, we had Mad World, which is a cover of the REM song, and then we had the fantastic Sowing the Seeds of Love. So I'm only going to focus on one of those songs because there's one really standout track in my opinion, which is Sowing the Seeds of Love, which you see behind me. And I'm also showing pro keys now in all my videos from this point onwards because I know there are quite a few keys players on the forums. And Sowing the Seeds of Love and the entire pack in general is not going to be a drummer's favorite pack. There's not a whole lot going on in drums for 2 of the 3 songs, and same with guitar and bass. But this is definitely a pack for people who are a fan of the keyboards, and more specifically people who love singing and singing harmonies. Next song is from the Other Customs forum, and this is a band we've had quite a few customs from, but not enough C3 releases. And frankly, I never get sick of this band, and this band is Led Zepplin. The song you see behind me is Heartbreaker. What a fantastic song on all instruments. If you're a guitarist, this is your dream song, especially if you're a really good expert guitar. The solos on this song are just absolutely insanely difficult. Drums are pretty fun. There's not a whole lot going on with the drums. There's not a whole lot of variety. Bass is pretty fun. You know, you're jumping around all over the fretboard playing the bass, but this is definitely a song that's made for guitars. And of course, if you're a vocalist, you're going to love Rubber Plant's vocals. So let's move on to our third song of the week. From an artist we have not seen enough of in Rock Band, and this is, you know, some great 80s songs. This is from Bruce Springsteen. This song is Glory Days. You know, this song only has talkies. There's no charted vocals, and unfortunately there's no harmonies either or keys. But, you know, this is a pretty simple song on all instruments, but it's definitely going to be a highlight if you have a lot of people you play with who are not really experienced Rock Band players. This is definitely a song that's going to be fun for everybody, and it's a well-known song too. Let's move on to our next song of the week. Song is Into the Night by Carlos Santana. It's featuring Chad Kroeger on vocals, and I'm not a fan of Nickelback or Chad Kroeger, but I will admit that Nickelback does have some really fun songs in Rock Band, and this song is really a highlight on the guitar. The guitar is made up of both Carlos Santana's playing on leads as well as some acoustical stuff in the rhythm guitar, so he'll be playing a combination of both lead and rhythm guitar. The bass is not the most fun. It's pretty basic. There's not a whole lot of stuff going on in the bass. The drums, you'll be playing a lot of these fast hi-hat rolls, and then, you know, with the snare thrown in an open hi-hat. But the most fun part on drums is like these cool Latin percussion fills you'll be playing like either on the rack tom or the floor tom throughout the song. There are no harmonies or keys for this song, but if you are a fan of guitar, this is definitely a song you should be checking out. Let's move on to our next song. Is one of the hottest songs on the radio right now. I believe it's in the top 5 on the pop stations, and that song is Animals by Maroon 5. This was released on the Other Customs forum earlier this week, and this song, you know, it's really a trade-off between songs that are really popular, songs you like, and maybe songs that are not maybe the most fun on certain instruments. Now, this song is really not a whole lot of fun on drums. You're basically playing the exact same thing over and over again. The later part of the song does have some fills thrown in on the actual toms. On the bass, it's a lot of strumming. Like, you'll be playing a lot of the same colored notes over and over again and playing a lot of notes in between. And there's really not a lot of variety here. The guitar is actually a pretty good challenge. You'll be playing like a lot of single notes and then chords and single notes. And I've always found that some of those songs are really hard, especially when you're strumming a lot. This definitely is a song for vocalists. There are full harmonies with this song, and the vocals are a lot of fun to sing, and they are quite challenging, especially hitting some of those high notes and some of the really low notes as well. Unfortunately, there are no keys on this song, but if you are a fan of Maroon 5, I think you're probably going to enjoy this song. Let's move on to our next song of the week. It's from a band a lot of people have requested in Rock Band, and we've had a lot of songs from them. The next song is A Little Piece of Heaven by Avenged Sevenfold. And this song, believe it or not, is actually one of their easier songs on drums. It's a double bass version and a single bass version available in the Other Customs forum. What you see is a single bass version. And you know, on drums, it's pretty easy, and I actually didn't find it too fun on drums. This is definitely a song for keyboardists, especially the intro is absolutely insane on pro keys. It's really difficult. The guitar is all right. There's certain parts of the song where you're playing a lot of the same chords over and over again, and they're very fast strumming. But you know, later on it tends to slow down a bit. But I know there's a lot of people who love this band, and I'm sure they really wanted this song to be released. So I think if you are a fan of Avenged Sevenfold, or if you want some double bass drumming, that's maybe not the most difficult, then I'd probably recommend this song. Let's go into our next song of the week. Final song of the week. This was from Nunchuck and Sygenysis. Every Saturday they release a bunch of songs, and they've always released some really great tunes. This one is from Tom Petty, You Don't Know How It Feels, from his 1994 album. And, you know, this song, like I said before about Glory Days, it's not necessarily a really difficult song on any instruments. It's pretty simple, especially on drums. You're playing a lot of the same beat over and over again. The vocals are not charted. They're all talkies. The guitar is pretty easy. If you're like somebody who's still struggling with hammer-ons and pull-offs, like I sometimes do, and you really want some practice on some easier songs, this is a perfect song to play because there are sections where you're playing, you know, a couple hammer-ons and pull-offs thrown in there too. The bass is nothing too great. It's pretty simple, but you know, if you have people who are over and you probably are fans of Tom Petty, this is a great song to play as a full band. I just picked this song because I love Tom Petty's music, and I just love to see more of his music in the game. And I guess while I'm talking about Tom Petty, if you guys haven't played his songs in Rock Band, I really recommend you guys go check out the live anthology tracks that came out when Harmonix was still releasing DLC. Absolutely fantastic songs in there. So that basically does it for this week. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to stay up to date on all things Rock Band, click the subscribe button and check me out on my blog, rock-gamer.com, and follow me on social media, on Twitter and Facebook. I got the description. It's in the description down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and come back next week for my next Customs of the Week episode. Take care.